So hey everyone, thank you so much for joining. Please sign up for the Forever Free or the Forever Unlimited paid membership. Either way, you are going to be given 3 days to check everything out before any payments are required. So we certainly invite you to jump right in. This is a brand new process, so as we go along, we're going to be sharing a lot of new videos with you, making sure that you are well informed and kept up to date with everything that's happening in the market. So right now, what I would like to do is just kind of go through a little about us information. So we are Archangel Alts, and we are here to give flight to your crypto wallets. So help your trading take flight. We give wings to your trading. Lots of analogies. Okay. So we are here to do something different than everybody else. We're not just looking to be another person on YouTube showing you how to trade and teaching all the different indicators. We're going to let you learn something that we think that you can develop your own skills and have a long-term approach to learn a skill that you're going to be able to take with you, hopefully even through your lifetime. So we're here to offer a live trading experience, but also our insightful news perspective training courses. We're going to be providing to our paid members a lot of exclusive content and Q&A, a lot of things that we're going to try to just go above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. That's our aim, that's our goal. So we're here to try to help provide you a unique way to avoid a lot of the hurdles, the stress, the scary stuff in the market, and to feel like you have somebody there with you to learn how to be successful with crypto trading. So as we grow into the inevitable mass adoption that is coming, we're very positive-minded and hopeful about the bull run that eventually will take over, where the bear has been here for a year, more than a year. When there's the mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, we invite you to come be a part of the revolution. You do not have to navigate this on your own. We're going to be here side by side to help keep things as safe and profitable as possible. And I do have to say, just a disclaimer, we are not professional financial advisors. You do all this stuff at your own risk. This is for entertainment. We believe that we are providing valuable content that is entertaining and will help you become very knowledgeable. But honestly, with crypto, there are things that make it so unique from stock trading, even though there are parallels between the two. Honestly, are there really any trained professionals in the field yet at all? That remains to be seen. The only thing that we can offer you is our track record, and we would not be doing this if we hadn't learned how to avoid a lot of the pitfalls ourselves. Our track record is 98.7% accuracy, and it's actually been getting more accurate the more difficult the market has been. In 2018, cryptocurrencies have experienced a constant bear run, losing an average of 87% in value, some as much as 90% and more. So why on earth would anyone want to place their money in the ring now? We're glad you asked. Simplest answer, I'm going to pose it in the form of a question. Have you ever heard of buy low, sell high? I'm sure you have. We track every hour of every day to understand what the current low positions are doing on the market, and we seek whether those are a good place to bounce from or whether they're going to continue going lower, which is where the risk is letting anything sit for too long. Thus far, things tend to go down 20 to 30% per week if you're not careful. So even 500% upturn is not enough sometimes the longer that something sits and holds. So why are we so positive in our outlook about what is coming? Everyone that is an expert in the financial markets, economic forums, global economies, the trading analysts with different brokerages are all expecting huge adoption, new traders throughout the year. The trend is already headed in that direction despite what the market is doing. These numbers are going to be in the millions. These are people who have never heard of Bitcoin that will be getting financial advice to enter into things like Bitcoin futures and exchange traded funds, or ETFs. The two largest companies, Coinbase and Gemini, the easiest places where people who are just starting out will go to buy their Bitcoin for the first time, are both reporting huge influx of new people signing up and trying their first $10, $100, $1,000 of Bitcoin. All of those people are going to be trying to learn their first information from new forums and news. Unfortunately, a lot of them are going to fall for false advertising, fake news, but they're going to be looking for this bull run to start happening. When they do, you are going to want to already be knowledgeable and ready to know how to trade, so you don't get stuck with all the different scams. That, as much as it is very difficult to trade on the way down, it is also very difficult to trade on the way up. which time going up is going to be the real up. When is it going to go back down and you're stuck on the way up and you have to wait weeks before that money's available again? There's a lot of things that we're going to work with you on. You're going to be very happy that you have somebody to hold your hand along the way. So the reasons to remain optimistic, the huge influx of new people is good for the market. The financial institutions, although I am not leaning towards regulation being a good thing, I think that the market handles itself extremely well. This is an internet-savvy group of people that are used to their own communities resolving things. So regulation has become a stranglehold on the traditional stock markets, which is part of why people are looking to crypto. But as the benefits for the bull run that is absolutely coming at some point, even though they're there, that means that you're going to have to be even more careful about the scams once everybody's ready to try to take all of that new money entering the market. There are people all over YouTube and all over the internet promising 10x, 100x, 1000x return, sudden profits. They are scammers. They are pump and dump groups that are experts at taking other people's money. These claims rarely happen, and if they do, they usually happen too quickly to take advantage of, except for the people who organize them. More importantly, seeking extreme profits is not a sustainable strategy. Trust me, the things that we show you is going to take a lot of patience. I know that it's taken us a lot of patience, and we're still working our way to our final goals as we trade. When you measure where you are on the trajectory and you see where the success is taking you, I promise you, you're going to be so thankful that you didn't get stuck for some of these massive spikes that happen. So in this growing industry, as of 2019, there are no experts in the space that have been around for more than 10 years. Having said that, we've studied just about everyone that is out there. The best sources have either arrived at the space looking for the same opportunities as ourselves or come from a traditional Wall Street background. In fact, most professional traders are still teaching people to trade stocks. They're aware of the risk and extreme volatility of crypto, and their trading practices are not good enough for crypto. Just following traditional analysis is simply not enough for someone to lead the way in trading crypto. This is a much greater challenge. We are here to lead the way because what we have been doing the past 14 months is working. Plain and simple. We are not switching from our trading into this membership-based prospect, but rather we have a heart for helping others and protecting you guys from the huge losses that would happen if you're trying to navigate this on your own. We feel very fortunate. We feel very blessed that we have found a talent with this instead of just finding failure. So we want to share that with you and show you what is working. So Archangel Alts, we have followed crypto for years, but like a lot of other people, we didn't really decide to check things out more in depth and take on the challenge ourselves until hearing about Bitcoin hitting that huge spike at 20K. So after studying everyone else's tutorials and testing several different markets, we advanced beyond paper trading, which is just testing it out without using money, writing down your predictions and seeing what the results are. And then we started testing our first real positions on Binance. We tried several different exchanges first, but Binance is absolutely the best, the most reputable. They choose the best coins and tokens. So we get 3 or 4 trades in, and we're excited to make small profits each time. We tested to make sure that we understood the fee structure and that we were making a profit on top of the fees and not just spending money. And so we continue forward. Things were working very well. We literally started as small as possible. You can do something the equivalent of a $10 trade on Binance. If you're looking at Bitcoin equals a certain amount, you don't want to work in too many decimals. $15 and $20 will cover every coin at its smallest trade size. You would be lucky to make pennies on the dollar when you're doing trades that are very small with small amounts. So we tested to make sure that we understood the fees, making sure profits were real, kept testing and refining what we did. Something interesting was happening. 10 trades in, 23 trades in, 36 trades in. We hadn't been wrong yet. In fact, our first loss didn't come until after 1,170 trades. And it actually wasn't a loss. We decided to zero it out and not take profit for the first time because it looked too risky to stay in. We studied the real professional trading statistics where the most talented analyst expects to earn slightly more often than they lose. They tend to weight it towards 54 to 57% gains and 46 to 43% losses. So what they'll do is create what's called a stop loss on their losses. They're only willing to lose a certain percentage before they go ahead and take a loss. And they're assuming that that slight advantage more often being correct is also a slightly larger profit. So over time, a certain level of accuracy allows them to always be taking something very small and steady with a very large investment. So the most important thing is that it's predictable profits that they can live off of. Somewhere between the the expectations of the real industry and the ridiculous hype from YouTube scammers and questionable trading pools, here we are. We've been quietly developing our own strategy that continues to work. We learned to adjust to things continuously going down. First, the market was going down by 60%, and then what was there recovered a tiny bit and then went down another 50%. And then from there, very small amount of correction, and then it goes down another 60%. And somehow we maintain more than 98.7 accuracy in our trades. In the very first weeks of our testing, we developed a strategy not just around our gains, but finding ways to manage our holds or hodls. And with the knowledge, yeah, you're supposed to say hodl, but nobody says hodl. It sounds like you're yodeling, and it doesn't make any sense. So it's supposed to be hold on for dear life, but we'll go into all this stuff about holds. We also call them bags, carrying lots of bags. Learning how to manage our holds and understanding the risk that's taking place. So we decided that we decided we'd keep going as long as we had the money to continue to trade. We come from humble beginnings, but we've seen what this long-term strategy has done under the most challenging conditions. We watch the crypto forums and trading groups, free signals, pump and dump scams, and one thing that is consistent, people are absolutely freaking out about the market. They're scared, they're frustrated, in some cases they have gone broke. Those who were all in on mining, spending money for equipment, most of them have already gone bust. A lot of the initial coin offerings, the projects that are out there, are laying off 70, 80, 90% of their teams. We felt an obligation to enter the marketplace where we initially intended to just remain below the radar, and just continue doing what we're doing and earning quietly. We have a heart for the community to help people avoid the things that we have learned how to avoid, so that we can keep moving forward. And now we can move forward together. And I believe that it's going to be an exciting process, helpful in learning that we can all take with us into the future. Obviously, there are no guarantees, but we feel very hopeful for what comes next. So here we are, Archangel Alts, ready to guide you with accurate assessments of every trading day, helping you read between the lines as news develops, bringing you along with our real live trading, providing meaningful tutorials and training that you can use to develop your own winning strategy. We don't recommend anything that we aren't literally already accomplishing ourselves. In our free sign-up section, you'll benefit from all the basics, so you know how to purchase Bitcoin and create an account to trade. We'll provide relevant news regularly. You'll be able to follow our videos and blog and be a part of the free trading community. As a paid member, you will be able to join us for our live trading, while we provide valuable assessment of the second-by-second, minute-to-minute changes in the market. We'll provide advanced tutorials and open up our playbook to reveal all of our side strategies. We're not here just to teach the same basics, charts, indicators, the analysis that other people are going to give you. Our system doesn't hide behind confusing industry lingo. You'll learn how to see things others aren't looking for, and you can make your own decisions about how to trade. We use our own perspective, our own terminology, our own strategies that are working far in excess of what is standard, with creativity and absolute precision. So thank you guys so much for giving us an opportunity to come check us out. Please go ahead and join. If you're ready to trade, go ahead and click the link that you see in the article. You can see it also on the YouTube video. That's exactly Binance.com. It's just adding our referral link so we can get a tiny little bit of a boost by getting a slight discount in our trading fees through Binance's coin. So we thank you so much for checking this out. Excited to be on the journey with you. God bless you.